we previously covered Shalocho in earlier episodes of Follow Alana, and while we were here, we learned that it's actually a really great place for sea turtle conservation, so we decided that we had to learn more about this wonderful community effort. Do you want to know more as well? Follow me. I am Alana. I was born profoundly deaf, but that doesn't stop me from trying new adventures. I enjoy exploring the mountains, forest, and ocean. I also treasure learning how to protect animals with love. Join me as I discover more wonders in Taiwan. Follow me! Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. My name is Sally. I want to introduce a friend in our team. We do a special thing. We clean the beach and we take the garbage train to the currents.
Currency?
Yes.
Oh, I'm curious to know how.
I want to show you. Okay, sure. Follow me, please. I want to show you people to make the current sea.
Yes.
And she is Pei Yu.
Hello.
Hi, Pei Yu. She used the grass from the beach.
Wow.
Like this.
It's glass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this. Can I touch it?
Of course.
Oh, wow. This is currency.
Yes.
Well, now I've got to know, what can we buy with this currency? Because this is not NT dollar.
Yes. A lot of shops like restaurant or hotel.
We could stay in a hotel with this?
Yes. You use this. It's about maybe 200 NT dollar or 500 NT dollar, you know?
Right now, in my hand, I have 1,000 NT in Shalocho dollars. Imagine what you can do with this. First of all, tell me, what do you have to do to earn this currency?
You need clean the beach. When we clean the beach, and if you take a lot of the garbage, you are the number one, you can pick 5.
It's a competition?
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of people will gather. How often? Every week?
2 months. One time we give 50 at most.
I can think about the fact that they do this 6 times a year and they do 10,000 NT each time. So they're actually giving away about 60,000 NT each year in beach cleaning efforts to reward people for cleaning the beach. And I think it's a community effort, right?
Yes.
Shalocho, like many other places, has a big problem with pollution on its beaches, but fortunately the community here decided to come together in a collective effort to try and eradicate this problem, and as an incentive they've even developed their own currency, if you will, where they actually picked up small pieces of glass that they found on the beach, and what they do is they paint pieces of artwork on it, often animals that can be found in the waters around Shalocho. On the beach cleaning events, the people that are able to gather the most amount of trash usually win some of these currencies that I mentioned, and they're able to actually use it here in Shalocho to stay in a hotel room, buy some food, go to a restaurant, etc. So it's a really great effort between community and artwork coming together for environmental preservation efforts.
3、第4、5、6、7、第10，这些都是跟我们的生活习惯有关系。可 可能你会觉得也还好，就是方便，我也没有很常用。可是当你用的一根吸管，它有可能就会变成沙滩上的垃圾。一开始研究人员以为它是一只虫卡在这里，然后后来发现它就是一根塑胶的吸管。所以这些吸管可能对我们人类来说，我们很清楚知道它就是一个垃圾。可是对于这些海洋生物来说，它们是有可能会因此受伤。
先拿手套跟垃圾袋要先拿，现场我们不再发哦。
来，手套。
然后再找到。
Seems like a lot of people got here before us and they've already cleared this path that we're walking down on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go even further to try and get some more plastic and hopefully win some money. And what I love seeing is the community effort that you can see here. Everybody's actually really working to try and find as much pollution and trash that they can, whether it's to help the environment or to win some currency. It's still a wonderful community effort. So let's find some plastic. As I'm walking along the beach, cleaning up two of the most common forms of waste that I'm seeing is water bottles of some sort, and surprisingly, well maybe not surprisingly for a lot of people, but styrofoam was actually what's tricky about styrofoam is the fact that first of all it doesn't dissolve, it's extremely harmful for the environment, but it also crumbles, and that makes it even harder to pick up because it crumbles into those pieces that you're very familiar with, those microballs. And that's a really big problem because it's easy for animals in the ocean to consume it. It's easy for it to get in our waters.
我们这边啊，它正在统计那个重量，宣布了，我们总共有12个组别，那我先从第12名开始，叫做一袋被拿走，是谁？好，抽3个货币，抽完可以拍照分享一下，记得去消费。第7名是11公斤，第6名就变成26.5公斤了。那是我们今天一直在拍摄的剧组朋友们。那他们是爱游台湾。
Time to pick our currency because we're in top 6.
You can pick 5
for my team.
Yes.
Alright.
But you can pick 1 and turn another people take. 超强！来，那我们再次非常感谢大家来参加。
Ta-da! We have finished the beach cleanup, and if you add up all the waste that we've collected, it's over 1,000 kilos. Look at this wonderful community effort to clean up the beach, and it really inspired me because I was able to see the change in the environment. You can definitely tell that the beach is much cleaner now thanks to the community effort here. Unfortunately, I do have some sad news to share. I was discussing this with Sally, and she did mention that tomorrow the same trash is going to come in again, or perhaps even more. And something that I realized thought about while I was cleaning up the beach was that I was looking at this long list of bottles that needed to be picked up. So that was definitely something for everybody to think about while cleaning up the beach, because I know as everyone was cleaning up, they could see their own product and their own actions in the waste of the environment, because you and I have certainly worn shoes, drank water, used shampoo bottles, etc. So it's definitely a good wake-up call to realize how our actions directly impact the environment. So we can still help by doing wonderful efforts like this community. Where are we going to swim?
Around here?
The whole area?
Yes.
Now we will go to do something that I've wanted to do for a really, really long time. We're going to go and swim with sea turtles. And as you can see, we've got our equipment and we are ready to snorkel. But first, we have to meet our coach.
Coach is my friend named Frank.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
So is there anything we need to know before we go in?
Yes, so many things.
Yeah.
If we can see the turtles, we will very excited. But we can't touch the turtles.
Don't touch them?
Yes, don't touch them. And if they are swim, you can't follow them.
So don't disturb them.
Yes, just watch. And we have one more important mission is to take the photo. We need got the turtle's face.
Yes.
Right head face and the left head face.
Oh, you have to get both sides?
Yeah.
Oh, is that
That's
part
our
of the
mission.
ID?
Yes.
So we're going to take some photos so we can get an ID of their faces because I'm guessing they have some very distinctive marks on each side of their face, and that will be how you guys identify and keep track of them, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
So let's go.
Yay. Why is it important for you to get the ID of the sea turtle?
That's we can find how many turtles around here and what kind of station they will come here.
I'm getting more and more excited as we're going further out because I can't wait to swim with the sea turtles.
Okay, now we take off our mask and sleep inside the mask.
Although it may seem a bit gross, it's a pretty common technique used to prevent your goggles from falling.
And now use the water to wash the mask.
Let's go.
And now we are practicing how to use the snorkel to swim. Okay? And now we put a snorkel into our mouth. Okay, and face down. Try breathing. Okay. Okay. I teach you another skill. If the water inside your snorkel, just blow away. Okay, so now we can go outside to see a turtle.
we just came back from a really cool experience in the ocean where we were able to see in just a very short space, actually about 5 or 6 sea turtles, and I learned that Shalocho actually has one of the highest densities of sea turtles in the world. Doesn't mean it has the most, but it does have the highest density. So of course I had to learn more about how they're able to identify and study these wonderful creatures.
And we will explain it to you.
Eager to learn?
So we see the animal on the wall. We need to know which one is who.
To identify the turtles.
Yes, identify the turtles. We can't use the shell.
Interesting.
Because they will group up bigger and bigger. Yes.
So if you can't use the shell, what do you use to identify it?
So we use their face.
They have a face ID as well.
Okay, I teach you. This is the turtle's face.
Right.
Right? And you can see the scale.
Wow. So this is different for every single turtle?
Yes.
Oh, so you could say that the scales on its face are similar to the fingerprint on our fingers. Is that accurate?
Yes. So we always watch the turtle and take the picture near the eye. Here have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
And then we find most turtles have 5 or 4 or 3 kites. So you can see like this.
Right.
This is 3, this is 4, this is 5.
So she's actually referring to the postocular scales, which are the scales right around the eyes. And you can find 3, 4, or 5 scales on the postocular region.
Yes.
And she said that the most common is 4 scales among sea turtles, but you can still find varieties that help you identify them.
Yes, and then we will see this one.
Temporal scales right here.
You can see this is 2, this is 3.
So you can identify the different regions of the scales on its face, and through the pattern of postocular scales, temporal scales, etc., you can put together almost like a puzzle.
Yes,
like a puzzle. Aha! This is my friend with 3 temporal scales and 4 postocular scales. Good to see you again.
Yes, and we will take the number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
So maybe 1 is bigger, or 2 is bigger, or 3 is bigger, or 4 is bigger. And we can identify again.
Right. So the number of scales, the shape of the scales, the size of the scales, there's actually many ways to identify these turtles.
Yes.
We have many turtles in this island.
And this one is named 小幼幼.
Why is she called that?
Because his right leg
is
cut.
Is that the one we saw today?
Yeah.
Because when we were swimming, I saw a turtle missing a leg.
Yes. Don't remember it's the right.
It was the right side, the back right leg.
Yeah, but we need to identify.
Okay.
And the very important information is the right side and the
left side is different. Right. Like
so,
the finger.
Yes. So we see the turtle left side.
Okay, you can see the photo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the second one is big. It's the same.
Second one is big, and the scale behind is the same.
Yeah.
And the temporal scales are both small.
It's all same. So.
小悠悠.
Yeah, it's 小悠悠.
We saw a celebrity turtle today. I spent yesterday cleaning up the beach with a wonderful community, and as a result I was able to earn this Lyocho currency token, where I will now be using it for a wonderful snack. Hello?
Hello.
I noticed that you have some sea turtle pancakes. What flavors do you have?
I have cheese and tapioca.
Oh, I'll have some cheese, please.
Okay.
Thank you. She's checking the temperature of the surface to make sure it's ready for cooking the pancake. Sea turtle pancakes I earned from cleaning up trash on the beach, and now I'm going to enjoy it. When I was younger, I once read a headline that I never forgot. It said, when you are born a sea turtle, the odds are always against you. And at the time, the article was talking about young sea turtles because of all the hurdles they have to go through just to mature. For example, many of them don't hatch, many don't make it across the beach to the ocean, and many of them don't survive to adulthood in the ocean. So if you think about it, the sea turtles that we saw today were really the exception, not the rule. And I was very aware of this while I was swimming today. For every sea turtle that I saw, there were hundreds that did not survive. Fortunately, I was very inspired by the wonderful community that I saw coming together here in Shalocho, working to both preserve the environment and protect the endangered sea turtles in the ocean. And what I loved about it is that they were doing it not only for educational purposes, but they also tried to make it fun and playful in a way, and we see several examples of that. For example, the beach cleanup competition, the Shalocho local currency, which we can actually use to buy some snacks. There's an expression in English where they say canaries of the coal mine, and that's usually used as a signal for danger. And today, while I was swimming with the sea turtles and learning about their background, I couldn't help but think that they really are the canaries of climate change. Oh, I bit off the head. So violent.
3, 2, 1. Yeah!
So right now we're getting used to breathing through. Can you understand me?